Did you know they lied about the months in a year? They also changed the number of days in a month. Watch this short video and find out. Be the judge.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Subscribe, like and share your thoughts on what you think about this video in the comment section. Now, with April Fool's Day just around the corner, it's time to take a look into a thought-provoking discussion about the truth behind this whimsical holiday. Today I'm excited to share a video by a talented TikTok creator known as Outcast, who offers a unique perspective on the origins of April Fool's Day and its connection to the natural world. But before we jump in, I want to give a big shout out to Outcast for sparking this conversation and shedding light on a fascinating aspect of our calendar. So get ready to challenge your perceptions and explore the hidden truths behind April Fool's Day. With that said, let's get into the video.
My guy. Alright, so someone asked if I could talk about the actual calendar and the real new year. So first I'm going to start off by telling y'all that there are actually 13 months. And if you pay attention, all of it makes sense. Remember how I told y'all that us and nature are connected? We're all connected. This is what I mean by that. So actually listen to what I'm about to say. The moon cycles every 28 days. And if you pay attention, when a woman is pregnant, they only count her pregnancy every 28 days. And they count by 4 weeks. 4 weeks in this month, 4 weeks in that month. And that's why when you count the weeks, it go by 7, 14, 21, 28. And the reason why I say we actually have 13 months is because if we have 13 months instead of 12, each month will have 28 days. So not only do the moon have a 28-day cycle, but don't us women have a 28-day cycle when it comes to our period? Not only that, God calls the moon a her. So the moon itself is represented as a female. So you got the women's menstrual cycle that's every 28 days, just like the moon cycle is every 28 days. So the moon is represented as a she, and it has a 28-day cycle, just like us, females, we have a 28-day cycle. Keep up, I'm trying to show you how we connected to nature. The only month that's actually truthful that we go by is February. That's the only month that actually has 28 days. All those other months, if all those months go to 28 days instead, it will make an extra month that will also have 28 days. So we will have 13 months that all have 28 days, which is actually for the missing month that we are supposed to have. April 1st, which is April Fool's, is symbolic to them fooling you into thinking that January 1st is the actual new year. But like I told y'all, we are connected to nature. Nature shows us that the real new year is in spring. Nature shows us that the real new year is when the earth starts to come alive again. The trees, the grass, and the flowers begin to blossom and grow back. Our energy is connected to nature. Our energy actually begins to shift with nature also. The new year is actually based off the seasons. And spring is the new season. January is not the new year. This is all some fake stuff that's going on, and they got y'all programmed. Like for real, how could January be the new year and it ain't representing no change? No new life, no growth. We are connected to nature. No matter what y'all try to lie about, what lies they put into y'all, or what y'all don't want to believe in, no matter what you want to believe in, we connected to nature regardless of what y'all say. God created us, God created nature. We are supposed to align with each other. 13 months instead of 12 will be exactly 28 days in each month. The first will always be a Monday, and the 28th will always be a Sunday. Every month will have exactly 4 weeks, and we will properly align ourselves with the moon cycle. Moon cycle, 28 days. Menstrual cycle, 28 days. Days of the month, 28 days. September came from an old Roman word called septem, meaning 7, which was originally the 7th month. October came from the Latin and Greek word oct, meaning 8. which was originally the 8th month. November came from the Latin word novem, meaning 9, which was originally the 9th month. December came from the Latin word decem, meaning 10, which was originally the 10th month. So September is actually the 7th month. October is actually the 8th month. Why do you think they call it an octopus an octopus? Oct stands for 8. An octopus has 8 tentacles. They call it an octopus for a reason, because it stands for 8 at the beginning. November is really the 9th month, and December is actually the 10th month. So for us to call September the 9th month, October the 10th month, and so on, that's a bold-faced lie, because it's not true. What I'm trying to tell y'all is at the end of the day, nature tells us the real time. And God made us the way we are and made nature the way it is for a reason. And we supposed to properly align with nature. Y'all have to realize we didn't have clocks and stuff back then. We followed nature. Nature told us the time. And until this day, nature tells us the time. God made us the way we are for a reason, the same way he made nature the way it is for a reason. So like I always said, Romans 3 and 4, let God be the truth and every man a liar.
Now, Outcast's perspective on April Fool's Day and its connection to the natural world offers a refreshing and thought-provoking take on this often misunderstood holiday. Let's take a look at some of the insights and explore some facts that support her assertions. 18-month calendar concept. She introduces the idea of an 18-month calendar, suggesting that each month should ideally have 28 days to align with the lunar cycle. While our current calendar system is based on a 12-month Gregorian calendar, it's worth noting that other cultures and civilizations have used lunar or lunisolar calendars with varying numbers of months and days. For example, the ancient Egyptians and the Mayans both have calendar systems that incorporated lunar cycles. She draws parallels between the 28-day lunar cycle and the 28-day menstrual cycle experienced by many women. Now, this connection highlights the ways in which humans are intertwined with the rhythms of nature, suggesting that our calendar should reflect this inherent connection. Scientifically, the lunar cycle does indeed influence various natural phenomena on Earth, including tides, animal behavior, and possibly human biological rhythms. Her suggestion that April Fool's Day, celebrated on April 1st, symbolizes the fooling of people into believing that January 1st is the true New Year. Now, this interpretation challenges the conventional notion of New Year's Day and proposes that the real New Year aligns with the arrival of spring, when nature undergoes a period of renewal and rebirth. In many cultures, the spring equinox has historically been celebrated as a time of new beginnings and fertility rites. Outcast emphasizes the importance of being connected to nature and aligning our calendar with natural cycles. Now, this concept resonates with indigenous wisdom and traditional knowledge systems that prioritize harmony with the natural world. From agricultural practices to seasonal festivals, many cultures have long recognized the significance of observing and honoring nature's rhythms. I feel her video on April Fool's Day invites us to reconsider our relationship with time and nature by highlighting the connections between lunar cycles, biological rhythms, and cultural traditions. She challenges us to think critically about the ways in which our calendar reflects or diverges from natural rhythms. Now, as we approach April 1st, let's take a moment to reflect on the deeper meanings behind this light-hearted holiday and the wisdom that nature has to offer. While the exact origins of April Fool's Day are uncertain, there are several theories about how the holiday came to be. One popular theory suggests that April Fool's traces back to ancient Roman and Celtic festivals celebrating the arrival of spring. Now, these festivals often involved playful pranks and light-hearted revelry as a way to welcome the new season. Another theory links April Fool's Day to the adoption of the Gregorian calendar in the 16th century, when New Year's Day was moved from the end of March to January 1st. Now, those who continued to celebrate the new year on April 1st were mocked as April Fools. Her concept of an 18-month calendar with 28-day months aligns with the lunar calendar, which is based on the phases of the moon. Many traditional cultures around the world have utilized lunar calendars for agricultural, religious, and cultural purposes. Lunar calendars are often synchronized with natural phenomena such as the changing seasons and the migration patterns of animals, reflecting a deep reverence for the rhythms of nature. In many indigenous cultures, time is viewed as cyclical rather than linear, with an emphasis on interconnectedness and harmony with the natural world. Now, this holistic approach to timekeeping recognizes the importance of seasonal cycles, celestial events, and ecological rhythms in guiding human activities and social reaches. Her insights into the symbolism of April Fool's Day as a reflection of humanity's disconnection from nature resonate with contemporary discussions about environmental sustainability and ecological consciousness. As we grapple with issues such as climate change and biodiversity loss, there is a growing recognition of the need to realign our lifestyles and societal structures with the rhythms of the natural world. Reimagining our calendar and cultural traditions in harmony with nature's cycles may offer a pathway toward greater ecological resilience and planetary stewardship. Now, I want to hear your thoughts on what you think about what she said. Share your views, opinions, and contributions in the comment section down below, and let's have a conversation. See you in my next video.